Just save that, double check there's no errors. Nope, okay, that's alright. Just apply the audios. Okay, the wind, the bone, and the hurt sound. Remember, wind should be a 3D sound, so take that on. Bone should be 2D, untick it and hit apply. And same for the hurt sound. Back into the script. So that part's out of the way. Now actually there's one thing missing. In between this, just put game object, find wind, and put dot audio dot volume plus equals time, dot delta time divided by 25. I'll explain what this does in a minute. Okay, let me explain these. The first function is basically to say, look, no, ignore the first one. You don't need to know about that one. That's pretty simple. This one's saying find a game object called bone. Now that's this one. And once it finds it, it's saying look for its property called audio.clip, which we have, which is over here. As you can see, it's empty. And then apply bone break to that and then play it. And exactly the same thing for this one. But this one here is basically saying look for the volume property, which is over here. And for the wind one, sorry, I'm going to put it to 0. And when we start falling down, I want it to start plussing up, so it sounds realistic rather than the wind just being there. So it's going to sound more effective this way. So I'm going to leave it at 0, and you'll see when I test it later on, it'll start plussing up. So that does that. And that's how these functions work. This one's just basically playing the hurt sound. So let's start applying this. To apply this, we need to apply it in the following if statement, where it had if grounded equals true and jump height is greater than equals 100. And then we said, and then we just basically displayed a message and you're hurt, and then display the blood GUI. Underneath this, we're going to call the hurt sound effect, sorry, hurt function, hurt sound func, open bracket, close bracket, and that one there. Now here, underneath that, we're going to say game object dot find wind dot audio dot clip equals wind sound, game object dot find wind again dot audio dot stop, open bracket, close bracket, and close semicolon. Now the reason we're doing this is basically if we hit the ground, we don't want the wind to be on a continuous loop because we actually hit the ground this time. And all I said is to the following game object, find the audio clip which has a wind sound added onto it and stop it. Now to apply the bone breaking sound, we're going to say if, actually copy this first part of the if statement and paste it there and close the semicolon, and inside here just put bone break function. That's that. Now in order to start playing the wind sound effect when we're falling down, what we're going to say is if open bracket, close bracket, open curly brace and close curly brace, and we're going to say if jump height is greater than or equals to 100, then start playing the wind sound effect. So wind function, call it here, and there we go. So that's all you need to do in order to play the sound effects. And let's see if this works. No errors, fantastic. So I'm getting a good feeling of this. Okay, let's try it. So once the counter reaches 100, it should start playing the wind sound effect. So keep an eye underneath there. So we're on 49, 100. fantastic, it works. My bad, sorry guys, I forgot to do something. Click on the main player. No, hold on, what couldn't it find? Audio source dot clip. Oh, I put a capital C, it's just lowercase. There we go. Okay, now it should work, definitely. Let me just drag him a bit down, he's a bit too high. So somewhere here should be okay. So once we reach 100, the wind sound plays. Hold on a second, stop that and untick this. And for the bone break as well. I don't want the audio to play when it starts. There we go, now run it. Okay, brilliant, it works. Let me check something. Okay. The wind one, drag it up and bring it closer to his face. The bone one, you can leave it in the center. Just want to check something because the sound was sounding kind of strange. That's more better. There we go. So that's completely completed now. So yeah, that's how you add sound effects to the fold image. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial as much as I created it. And always don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you soon.